So, this is cringe. Somebody said that my face was cringe. This is me when I feel like I'm half dead. I have been busy, and I've been taking my milk thistle and stuff for my liver. But my liver is having a very rough time, and it hurts. My side is hurting. I hate it. And I have so much to do. I have to help my mom clean her house. My parents are in their 80s. Well, my dad's 81. That's in their 80s, I guess, huh? Anyway. So, another thing. I was trying to look up if, with my liver failing, if muscle pain or strain is another sign of that. I don't know. But all of a sudden, my calf, both of them hurt. My baby cows, moo. Both of my calves hurt, but my left calf it's in so much pain. It doesn't hurt when I'm laying in bed, but as soon as I go to step on it, oh my God, it hurts. So I don't know if this is good or not, and it's really tight, but it's so tight on there that I probably can't keep it on there because it's really tight. I mean, it's tight. It's so tight, man. It's tight! Yes, it's tight. Very tight. So, enema time. You really need to give this enema, the coffee enema, a chance. And I was reading some comments of another person, of course, and they said that they use decaf coffee. Decaf coffee is a no-no. You need organic coffee, not decaf. You know, they decaffeinate coffee with chemicals. So if you're using decaffeinated coffee, then you're getting those yummy chemicals in your bunghole and your intestines. That goes right to your bloodstream. All those chemicals. So no decaf. Has to be organic. What was number 2 that I saw that was really stupid? Oh God, I totally forgot. Oh. Decaffeinated. I know it's the second part of the decaffeinated issue. So it has to be organic and not decaf. And the reason why the caffeine is so important, it is what the caffeine does for your liver. The caffeine dilates your liver, which means it opens it, and your liver is going to release the toxins. So if you're not using a caffeinated coffee, you're just cleaning out your intestines. And that's it. And the real reason why a coffee enema makes you feel better is because you're releasing the toxins out of your liver. Your liver is like your robo vacuum for your body. Anytime there's a problem, your liver steps in and cleans things up. It's a beautiful thing. So sometimes it builds up in there or it gets stuck in there because your body's not working good. So the dilation of the liver means that it's opened up. So it's really important that you do some serious, you don't want to just do a little tiny enema. You want to do enough so that you clean your system out, because you don't want to dilate your liver and then let it sit there in your intestines. Because what's going to happen? Your body's just going to reabsorb those toxins. So those comments on use decaffeinated coffee or it's going to keep you up all night, let me tell you that today, it's 2 o'clock in the afternoon and I'm doing my coffee enemas. Sometimes if I'm really feeling bad, I'll do it at 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock at night. The caffeine is not going to keep you up. If the caffeine is keeping you up, it's because mentally you think the caffeine is going to keep you up, so you're awake. Honestly, I don't feel, if I drink a cup of coffee, I feel the caffeine in my system. I feel sometimes I'll get some heart palpitations. But never, never, never have I felt heart palpitations or had trouble sleeping. Trust me, I have no trouble sleeping from caffeine coffee. So again, make sure it is organic and caffeinated coffee, because if not, you're just giving yourself an enema and you could just use water and get the same effect. So I'm so sorry. I hope people aren't listening to everybody when it comes to this. Now, a really good book to read is Gerson Therapy, Gerson. It's what I'm following. It is for people with cancer or terminal illnesses, and it tells you how to do the coffee enemas and how to do it right so that you're not hurting yourself. Hurting yourself how? By using decaffeinated or not organic coffee. Decaffeinated. Man, I don't remember the name of the chemicals they use to decaffeinate the coffee, but you know, those chemicals are going right into your intestines. And I can tell you, here's an example of how your intestines absorb stuff better than any other part of your body. A lot of drug addicts, I don't know what drugs they use to do this, but they will, instead of taking a drug up their nose or in their mouth, they will actually put it in their bunghole, because your intestines, it goes exactly like zoom to your bloodstream. So that being said, that is what will happen if you are using decaffeinated, chemically laden coffee. You're going to be putting more chemicals in your body, and you're going to be like, hey, this coffee enema crap, it doesn't work for me. I feel terrible. Duh. So as you can see, I'm looking pretty terrible. I don't feel good. I'm in like super pain. My side, it's not swollen, thankfully. I keep a close eye on any changes of the looks of my side to make sure there's no swelling. Because the one time when I was in trouble, I did notice some swelling, and that they couldn't figure out what was wrong with me, actually. And I was like, you know what? I have this swelling right up here. It's different. You know, I've never had that there. And that's what made them look. So they should look anyway. But anyway, I did contact that company about the clip. If you only knew, before the video, the first video, I set my enema bag up, and I was talking, and all of a sudden I heard click, and like, whoosh, I turned around and the coffee was flying, and I thought, what the heck did I do? I thought I did something wrong. So, stop the video, back it up. I didn't even show that part, because I thought, Diane, you idiot, look what you did. And then it happened again, but this time it was in the shower. I was hanging in my shower like it is right now. And I heard click, and all of a sudden there was like a coffee stream, because this enema bag has like some serious pressure behind it. It's with my new, I showed you that I bought the arm, hold on. With this tube here, it's not like a jet stream. When I'm talking about a jet stream, it was, I had cleaned it. It was full of soapy water in the shower, and I was taking a shower. And I was letting it unleash, you know. I kept feeling water hit my leg, and I was thinking, how is the shower getting my leg down here? I mean, it was strong. It had the different tip on it. That's when I realized it was the enema bag. So anyway, with this tip, it is not a fire hose going to knock your colon off the track. So, here again, this cost me like $5, maybe $3 something, and then $1 for shipping. This is my coconut oil. I need to put some more in it. Just lube up the tip. This, you don't even feel this in there because it's so little. The one that came with that enema bag was like, holy crap. I felt it. I was like, no, 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 no. No, that is not going in my butt ever again. So I am sitting on the toilet as usual. I do not lay on the floor. Too much work for one thing. And then you got to get off the floor. And I usually come in from the other side. I have my bag hanging over there. So with me using my other hand, I'm like, where's my bow? Yeah, I know. Too much information. As you can tell, I really don't care. So it's in like Flynn. And I had a clip on my old bucket that I threw away. I made my son go out and get me the garbage bag, pick through the garbage, found my bucket and hosing, took the old clip off. This one here, nothing's getting through. The clip that came with it, I'm hoping that it is a product error. They're sending me a new one, and I hope it's not the clip that actually comes with it, because it's not holding. It's so funny. I could hook it up and just goofing around. I was in the shower cleaning, and I'd hear click. I'd be like, oh God, if that was out here and that was the coffee all over the place, who wants to clean up coffee when you're trying to do an enema? Nobody. Plus, what I did today, I have gotten this pour over filter that you just put over a coffee cup and you put the coffee inside and you just pour the water. That has actually saved me some time. And I can't show you it because I'm in the bathroom. But it's in one of my other videos. It's the Coletti. Then there's the coffee with a K, Kophi. That's the one. It was only like $1.10. It's stainless steel. You could tell I'm having trouble. Oh God, it hurts. It really hurts. I wish I knew why. And I hope it's not liver related. Liver alignment. I feel like hell. So, again, what I do for science, no laying on the floor. So nothing's moving here. It's just hanging there. So I'm gonna tuck my shirt in as usual so you don't see boobs. I touch my toes. Actually, with my back issues, touching my toes feels fabulous. When you're touching your toes, for me, it must straighten out something. It allows the coffee to flow. Now, they actually have these little add-on kits that you can buy. So let's say nothing's moving. Just like I put in that little adapter and then my red hose. They have one that actually has like an air button. So you can, like, if you have a clog, gross, right? You can pump this, it'll push it out. Pretty awesome sounding. I have never bought such a thing, but I saw them online. I was like, that is a good idea. Hey, this is my new shirt I got at Kohl's. Really, really cute. Yeah, I wore it to bed too. I have a tendency of wearing my shirt that I wore for the day, wearing it to bed. I don't know why. It's comfortable. This is a comfortable shirt, so I wore it to bed. So today, because I'm in a hurry, nothing's flowing. Oh wait, I think I felt a flow. Yeah, I think I felt some movement in the liquid department. Just don't give up. No, don't give up. Poor Sia. I'm always singing her songs. And I can't sing for the life of me. But I don't care. Most people sing and they think they have this amazing voice. I know I don't. And what I did was I actually made a video of myself, for myself, singing so I could see exactly what I sounded like. Because I wanted to know what it was like to hear. Like, what did my son have to deal with? It wasn't terrible, but yeah, it wasn't great. Oh well. At least I don't have people telling me, oh my God, you sing so great. You should go on America's Got Talent. You'll be a star. I feel so bad for the people that go on there and their parents have, like, pumped them up. Oh my God, Felicia, you're this amazing singer. You're going to be famous someday. Let's go to America's Got Talent or whatever that other one's called. I can't remember. You know what I'm talking about. Let's go there and you're going to be a movie star. You're going to be shitting famous someday. No. Those poor kids. And then they're so disappointed. They're so disappointed. Why? Because their family has pumped them up and told them how great they are. And now, Simon Cowell or whoever is telling them, oh, they're all howling from the noise that's coming out of their face. It's just not right. I guess that your family loves you and they're ear blinded because of love. Love ear blinded. I don't know. I'm glad nobody's ear blinded with me. I mean, my son is. Because, when I was in the hospital, at bedtime, I would sing him to sleep over the phone while I was in the hospital. I was there for like 18 days. Anyway, I sang to him, and I was like, this poor kid. And what's really funny is the lullaby that I sing him is from Pink Floyd. Mama loves the baby. It's that little interlude that is before the song. I had some memory loss, and so I wasn't able to remember those little lullabies that every mommy sang to their kid. And so Pink Floyd was in my head, and I thought, that's a nice song, I'll sing to him. Mama loves the baby, Daddy loves you too. So I was singing that to him over the phone while I was in the hospital. And, of course, the memorable You Are My Sunshine. And I would sing him to sleep at night. And then when I knew he was sleeping, I would just hang up. That kind of thing. But anyway, so your children are your love ear blind, but that's okay. Oh, it's taking so long today. It seems like sometimes on the days that I'm in a hurry and I want to get it done and over with, which is every day, it seems like there is a flow problem. Let me make sure that it didn't all go in. No, it's definitely there. What is the problem, Enema? Enema. Okay, clamp is undone. Let's do a little bit of push-ups on the clamp. That's my clamp, the monster clamp. So we'll do some bendage now. Hello, it's me again. So just imagine I was laying on the floor and there was a clog like this. What would I do? I have to get up off the floor and take care of it. It's a lot of work. So occasionally when there's a clog that is not moving, and when I mean a clog, it doesn't mean necessarily that there's any fecal matter in the tubing. It could just mean that the tube has kinked. You're putting it in, that little red one is very soft. It could have bent. So you can try moving, like pull out a little. Pull out! You can pull out a little and see, and then do a bend and see if that helps. Really, you can feel it, but you can look at the tube and see if the coffee fills up the tube, and it is not. So, in the case of this matter, what you need to do is redo. So, just sit back on the toilet. I forgot to clamp it. Clamp the tubing! It's only because I don't feel good that I'm a little bit slow in the brain department. And if you're going to ask, there's no medicine that's going to fix this. So anyway, let's get back to this. I untube, then I check my tube to make sure there's no clog. I do it with toilet paper. I wipe the tube off. I look, there is no clog. So what did that mean? That means that the tube was bent. I do a wipe because I don't want to be, doing stuff back there with any yuckiness. So I wipe my bum before I do the next thingy. And I always take a shower usually when I'm done, unless I'm too sick. There have been times where I was not well enough to get in the shower. Today might be one of those days. I don't know, but we'll see. Actually, I have some responsibilities today that I need to take care of for my parents. And so, no matter what, I have got to function today. So, I have already, I think even without standing up, it already started flowing. Oh, when I didn't remember to clamp it, it squirted on my toilet seat. Nothing major. Another thing. Every time let me make sure everything's working. Yes, it is. Every time I do an enema, when you're done, you're going to have to sit on the toilet and you're going to like spew out some. I try to hold it in as long as possible. You may have to like let some of the pressure off. You know what I mean? And then try to hold whatever you can in there, because the longer it stays in there, the better it is for your body, you know? So sometimes when you first start, you're not going to be able to hold it long, or you're not going to be able to hold much at all, because it's a very unnatural thing to be holding liquid in your butt. And you'll see, it's different. The coffee, if you do side-by-side comparisons, if you use a soap enema, like the old-fashioned enemas, and the next day you do a coffee one, you'll see the coffee one is totally different. There's no cramping like you get from a regular enema or a store-bought enema. You don't get the cramps like you would normally get from the others, and it seems like you can hold it longer. My brain says your intestines are like sucking in that soap into your system. I don't think that's a good idea, but if you are ill and maybe you're impacted, maybe there's no option but to use that. So, use what you got to do. But, yeah. Gerson is a great one, and there's other books out there. And not only that, you don't even have to read a book. You can go to different websites, and a reputable website, and they will give you awesome information. And my tube fell out of my butt. So I sat down because I knew that the tube was nearing its, and the tube fell out of my butt, which is fine. So I'm sitting next to my bathtub, my shower. When I'm done, all I do is take it out, and I just put it right into the shower. And then when I take my shower, I clean it while I'm in there. I clean the inside of the enema thing, and with this big, huge green monster, you can clean the inside. So I just put it in the shower, and then I clean it really good when I get in the shower. And I wasn't going to take a shower because I have to clean. And I figure, why? But the shower actually wake me up and make me feel a little bit more human. So I usually sit here and I hold it in as long as I possibly can. And occasionally, like I might have to just like let it go, but then I still try to hold it in because my liver is failing, and the caffeine is going to help it release those toxins that is making it overworked and having a hard time. So anyway, I don't want you to hear that. So I think that's disgusting. So I'm going to pause because, I know we're friends, but do you really want to hear the coffee coming out of my butt? Maybe you do, but I don't want you to. But now you hear it. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, Uncle Albert. Remember that song? Yeah, I'm old. So, real quick. Somebody said on a comment of mine that my face is cringe. This whole video is cringe, isn't it, little one? I have that I don't give a attitude, and so should you. My shower curtain that I love. I want to say that, I don't know if I told you this before, but anytime you do an enema, when you're done, you need to clean, your toilet. If you touched anything in the process, like, when I reinsert the tubing, I pick up my oil container. I haven't washed my hands. So everything that I touch, including my tripod, I wipe down with Lysol disinfecting wipes. I do the same with my toilet, the seat, the lid, everything. Even though there's nothing on there that I can see, there's a lot of bacteria inside your intestines that if by some chance you touch it, and then you touch your eye, or you pick your nose, or whatever, pick your teeth, you can get some really funky diseases that are curable, but, so, I wipe everything down because, there's Clostridium difficile. That's the big one. So you just, I wipe everything down. There, look at how clean. There's bubbles in my toilet. I wipe that sucker down every single time. I always tease that I have the cleanest toilet in town because every day I wipe it, even though there's been no leakage down the sides of my toilet, everything. I wipe that whole sucker down because I don't want anybody getting sick. Another thing, they say that fecal matter floats through the air. Not fecal matter, you're not going to see like poop, 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 but molecules. So some people put little cups over their toothbrushes so that if anything's in the air, your toothbrush is protected. That's being said, why not just keep it over your toothbrush all the time? Because there's a whole bunch of crap flying through the air that you probably don't want on your toothbrush. Anyway, that's that fact. I was thinking, I better tell them to make sure they clean. I'll be back again. Talk amongst yourself. Oh, wait. Don't wipe your enema tubing. Or clean your enema stuff with the Lysol wipes. Soapy water with that. No Lysol. That's a chemical. You don't want that in your bum. You know what I mean? Enjoy yourself or amuse yourself with the pattern on my shirt. It's beautiful. So, now I showered. Do I look better now? Lie to me. Please lie to me. Just lie to me. I love it when you lie to me. Tell me I'm beautiful. Please. You can lie. I won't tell anybody if you lie. It's alright. I think they call it a white lie. Maybe it's a red lie because it's a lie out of love. Like, you look great today. You look so beautiful, Mom. You know what my son said to me yesterday? He said, what did he say? He said something to the effect that, amazingly, you look really pretty today. And sometimes you actually look young, like you're in your 40s. I'm only 53. Well, I don't have to look, if I'm going to look young, I want to look like I'm in my 30s. I'm never going to look like I'm in my 20s again. Even if the plastic surgery cart fell on my face. This is my hair, see? Yeah, sometimes I'm having a little bit of trouble with my hair falling out. It just means that something's going wrong in the health department. I do take biotin to support my body and my hair. Hello, Pops. What are you doing? I'm looking at you, beautiful. I think you're beautiful, Mom. I think you're the most beautiful lady I've ever seen. Goodbye. That was a lie. You notice he said it and then ran? Usually if somebody says something like that and then they take off, I think it means it's a lie. I'm just guessing. Oops, my towel fell off. I bet you a lot of that. But you didn't see it. I mean, I don't think you did. I think it's I hope it's too high. Maybe it's not. I'll be like, ha ha ha, because you know, a lot of times I do not rewatch these videos. I don't rewatch them unless I actually have a fear, like, you know what, I think there was some boobage in that one. There was only one so far that had a towel slip boobie issue. It was so quick. It was so quick that you'd have to be really anal to have even noticed it. I mean, it was quick. But then again, there are people who are like that, and they search for the next great meme. I don't want to be a meme. Do you want to be a meme? I can make you a meme. My son will make you a meme. He's very good. He's a memer. Memer. Anyway, I personally suggest taking a shower after you do an enema like that. And while the camera was off, I actually made myself some more coffee, and I just kept doing it until I knew that my body was pretty clear of any constipation-y poopies that was in there. But that is my problem because of what's wrong with me. My digestive system does not work properly, so I have a lot of issues with constipation. Plus, that it doesn't hurt the fact that I live on Percocet and other pharmaceutical pain medications, which have a tendency of causing constipation. But I don't have a choice, but I take Senecot. Whenever I take Percocet, I take Senecot right with it. Because I don't know if any of you have ever been blocked, but it's definitely not fun. I've never went to the hospital blocked. I always took care of it at home. And the only reason I take care of it at home is because I used to work in a nursing home, and I used to do that to the old men and women if they were impacted. I definitely don't want anybody having to do that to me, so I take care of it myself. There may come a day in my life that I can't take care of it myself. Maybe I'll be too old or too sick, who knows. But until that day, ain't nobody doing that for me. Unless it's a medical emergency. So what was I going to say? I'm going to read my brain. So, enema, shower, clean, Clostridium difficile. Hey, how do you say that? Clostridium difficile? Huh? Clostridium difficile, a bacterial infection that you can get if you get some bacteria from your can.